get so many spam calls. Do y'all get a lot of spam calls, man? Or is that just, or are they just like Ray Ray? I get so many spam calls, man. It's like, update your medical insurance. Oh, your vehicle insurance could be 50% cheaper. Oh, donate to the police union fund. I mean, it's like, it's like, man, get a job. What to say, man? All right, man. All right, Monday morning, y'all. Monday morning, and we are getting started. It's a little bit cooler this morning. The sun is not just straight beaming, so that's good. I believe it's going to rain tomorrow at some point. So I'm so glad that we got through the weekend and did so much that we needed to do. We didn't do a whole lot, but we made money. I mean, we made good money. Excuse me. We made good money based on what we did. So I mean, we made more than we make on average out here. So, and we only worked about probably 7 hours over the whole weekend. You know, but we got all that stuff done, man. God, I'm so glad. Bushes, spray, weed eat, parking lots, and just all the stuff that really sucks time up, you know, during the week. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's just we're just trying to get on through, man. We're pushing through, and if we can make it through this past weekend, it's gonna be one of the tougher weekends. This week's gonna be kind of tough too. So we got the $1 million street to do, and I know it's just a matter of time. And I've been not wanting to do it, so I haven't really pushed to do it. Is the back 40 on both of those cuts back there. And the reason why I haven't been pushing to cut it is because when we were over there doing that little cleanup for them, that little cleanup where I lost money on it, you know, where, you know, they paid me $150 and I had $80 wrapped up in fuel. When we were over there doing that one and I was talking to him on the phone, you know, he came at me a little bit, not disrespectful or anything, but he came at me a little sideways, talking about he can't believe that he said something like, you know, and I'm already letting you get away with charging me more to cut the back 40 on both my properties over here. And at least you can do is do this for cheap, right? And my thinking was, well, to cut the back 40s over there, you're talking about, shoot, if he has no idea really. Because at the end of the day, to cut that, especially that one back 40, man, I would have charged him $500 to do that one back 40 in the cul-de-sac. That's how I feel. I feel like he's being a little bit petty, and not that he's being petty. He don't know me, so that's a problem for him. He thinks I'm trying to beat him, you know, just like everybody else that he deals with. But I ain't really trying to beat him. I mean, I'm gonna get paid for what I do, and I'm not cutting no damn 2-acre field, freaking. That's, you know, waist high and include that in with the regular lawn. There ain't no way. So since he said that to me, I didn't know that he felt that way. You know, true colors come out when people get mad, or, you know, so I thought that he was good with it because, you know, I'm only charging him an additional $200 to cut the back 40, right? So and if we cut it in this heat before the grass starts dying down a little bit, I won't be making any money at $200. The only way we're making money is because we're doing all 4 of the properties over there, and we're doing, you know, the regular lawn maintenance. There ain't no money out here for me that I like to do if it ain't regular. You know, everything that's outside of regular lawn maintenance stuff, you know, well, people don't appreciate it. And I can't put myself in a scenario to make money in the middle of time because of the fact that, well, I haven't done it regular enough to take preventative measures. And there's no point with those particular customers, of taking preventable measures. If you take preventable measures, then they're going to seize that, and it's not going to benefit you. It's only going to benefit them. And they're going to, if you do too much preventable stuff, it's going to knock you out of a cut or two, because you can spray and you can do this and you can do that, to where some people look at it and say, well, it don't even really need it this time, Ray. That's why I don't go real deep over there. That's why we just cut the grass and move on. And I ain't cutting it real low. I ain't cutting it real high either. I'm cutting it nice and neat, and because it's just a matter of time before those are the type of people that'll say, well, just skip us this time, and then bam, it'll be a month before we're out there, and then what? And that's kind of the same thing they've been doing on the back 40s over there. I don't know, but next year I'm going up on all of them. I'm going up on all of them, every one of them. Now I might not, well, I'm going up on the first two that I do. I've been doing the first two for pretty cheap, but I'm not making what I'm supposed to make over there. And so next year we're gonna bump them up about probably about $35 or $40 each. So we're gonna start making more money over there next year. And if they back out, then the thing about it is, if two of them back out over there, then it's almost not worthy of me doing the other two. The only way it's really making money over there, and the only reason why I agreed to the numbers that I've agreed to over there, is because we're able to do all four of them on the same street. And yeah, so for most of the yards, about 2 more cuts, and then that's going to be a wrap. This HOA down here has not paid me, and they owe me $1,500. I'm not going to be doing the property again until I get a check from them for the $1,500. Well, what it is they owe me $1,500. I invoiced them for $2,000, because I'm supposed to cut it again by the end of the month. So if they pay me $2,000, then I'll owe them a cut, which is it would be on the list for for this week sometime. But it ain't on the list this week, because I haven't gotten a check. I haven't gotten a check for July, and I haven't gotten a check for August, and I'm not cutting it no more until I get a check. And I have called and talked to them. They said that, sorry about that. They're going to stop payment on the other check. It got lost in the mail. Just a bunch of mumbo jumbo that I've heard 100 times from other people that, they make mistakes on that end. And then they want to say it's the mail and it's this and that, and and it's not. It's okay. I don't get a check, I'm not cutting it. We'll go into next month owing them, and then we'll be in the next month. They're gonna mess around, and well, I mean, at the end of the day, it ain't no sweat off their back, because, well, I'm the one that they owe. And I want to keep the customer because it's right here at my house. But man, it's hard. It's going to be hard to do that if they don't pay me, or if they, they got to pay me monthly. And this is another reason why I don't like to wait till the end of the month to start getting my money. Because I have to what happens if so say you do it monthly, right? Who pays me monthly? The only ones that pay me monthly are the HOAs. And who else pays me monthly? That's the only ones that pay me monthly. And that's the one I'm having problems out of. So what do you do is, say you got all your monthly, all your customers on, they pay you once a month. They pay you at the beginning of the month or whatever. Of course, this is after you done the work. What happens if one of them don't pay you? Or if, if you get to, you know, you at the mail, you at your mailbox every month waiting on this money to come in, because by then you probably need it if you ain't collecting no money during the month. I can't imagine that shit. There ain't no way. That's way too much to keep up with at the end of the month, because if somebody don't pay you, and then what are you gonna do? You just stop cutting it, and they owe you $400 or $500 or $200 or whatever, and then you got to keep calling them about $200. Meanwhile, the grass is steady growing, and when you do have to go back over there, it's going to take you twice as long. That's why I don't do it, man. There's a bunch of reasons, and I can't think, and I'll be honest, and people that, you know, big shout out to all the guys that do that do the monthly thing. You know, everybody runs that shit different. But there ain't no way I'm doing that shit, dude. There just ain't no way. No way. It's just a setup, man. It's just a setup. I don't even get started like that. When I take on a new customer, we gonna come up with an agreement, and if it's probably not gonna be a monthly thing unless they're paying a month in advance. And if they're paying a month in advance, well, that's the same as well, that's great for me, because then I'm in control of everything. I'm in control of the timing and all that. But there's just so many negative things about that monthly thing. What happens if they die? What happens if they move? What happens if, you know, what happens when you get to the end of the season and somebody moves and they owe you, or somebody, you know, you just have no leverage at all unless they're paying in advance. If they're paying in advance, then I love that. You know, it ain't my favorite, but on a monthly one, if we're doing monthly and they pay me in advance, I like it. I like it. And that's pretty much going to be the way I'm going to start doing things with these HOAs and stuff. I'm not going to be on the hook for $1,500 like I am right now, where, you know, they got me in a spot now where I'm supposed to cut it again before the end of the month. It's the 28th right now, and I haven't got a check for the last 2 months. But I'm supposed to cut it, you know, to make for the whole invoice I sent them. I'm supposed to cut it, you know, before the end of the month, which is this week. And I haven't got paid for July yet, or August. And if they don't pay me before the end of the month, then I'm not going to be doing it, right? And then what happens? Okay, oh, bam, I get the money. Then I got to go over there and I got to you know, make up for all the time that I skipped it or whatever. And so it's twice as tall, twice as this, twice as that. And after I done had to wait a month and a half on my money. Hell no, y'all. That's just not good business, man, to me. That monthly shit, that ain't happening, man. I want my money now. And I do. Because I can use that money now to make more money with. I can turn that freaking $200 that somebody might owe me, give or take, or whatever. If they owe me $200 a cut, and I'm gonna wait until the end of the month where they owe me $800 or whatever, man, I take that 200 and turn that 200 into 800 before the end of the month, just based on the $200. And I'm telling y'all, and I've said it before, the closer you get to the end of the season, the more you gotta watch some of these squirmy ass customers, man. Because they start squirming, you know, especially if they are paying you, you know, north of $400 or $500 a month. They're paying you $400 or $500 a month or more. And most customers are not like that. I will say that. Most customers I don't have a problem with. You know, I don't have a problem with any of my customers. I done got rid of all them old lame ass losers. Now, of course, you know, I'm taking on new customers too, so I'm having to, you know, kind of watch my P's and Q's, but most of the customers I'm taking on now, they're references from other customers. So, Y'all saw how, you know, I almost got burned on that job I did a couple weeks ago. It wasn't nothing but $120, but I ain't trying to lose that either. You know. But it cost me to run that money down. What if I had waited a month? You think I'd have got that money? No, I wouldn't have. I would have never got it. It'd have been a lost thing. Then I got nothing to fall back on. I wouldn't have been able to go over to the owner and say, hey, I cut that property 5 weeks ago, and that guy never paid me. You think he's gonna be like, what? That's why I did it right then. That's why I did it 4 days after I cut the property, when the guy wouldn't answer my texts or calls. Got the money, you know, but if I'd have waited a month on that, he would have owed me freaking $600 or $700, man. Or if I'd have waited a month on that, the dude would have owed me, you know, $500. And I don't know that he ain't gonna pay me and the more money somebody owes you, the less likely you're gonna get it in the grand scheme of things. If they owe you $50, risk versus reward, they don't want to burn a bridge for $50, okay. If they owe you $500, oh, risk versus reward, man, I'll burn, they don't care nothing about burning you for that. Because once they burn you, the relationship's over. So, and the easier it is for them to pay $50 than it is for them to pay $250. It's just my, you know, and I know there's a lot of guys that do the monthly thing, man. I just don't see how y'all do that. Well, I see how you do it. I just don't see why. Why take that chance? Well, Ray, it's a big chunk of money at one time. Okay, I mean that's good. Well, just get the money. What I do is I just get the money and I put it in the bank, and it's a big chunk of money at my disposal anytime. I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't want to take that chance, man. Because if one person burns me, that's too much. And plus, I want to be able to use the money that I'm making out here to run things. I won't wait till the end of the month, man. Not me. Then I'm sitting there sweating for 2 or 3 days. Oh man, they owe me $300. They owe me $400. You know, man, I need to get that check, man. Oh, Ray, we forgot to put the check in the mail. I'm sorry. And all that there. No, man. We ain't doing that, man. Okay, so I got that one done. I still got the GoPro on front of the truck. These guys pulled up right here. I mean, I don't know what the hell these guys are doing. They're doing the lawn next door to me, and he's done went in and out of that truck 6 or 7 times. And I mean, there's 2 guys in the truck, dude. Y'all, I don't know what in the hell. I mean, it's like the geek monster's searching for something, searching for that one they thought they lost. Yeah. The guy pulls up, he gets on the mower and he starts mowing, but his helper still ain't even started weed eating yet, and they've been here 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And the weed eater guy's still thumbing around in the truck. I'm like, dude, how the hell y'all make money like that, dude? See? All that they going through, if I'd have had me and Francisco or me and Zach or me and anybody I've ever had working over here, we would already be done with that property. Now the guy on the mower is fixing to come over here and look and see. He's looking and saying, damn, dude, you ain't started weed eating yet? He's like, what the hell? I noticed what he's thinking he's got to be. Because their timing's going to be all off. He's got a nice old Gravely mower, man. Unless he just got something wrong with his damn mowers. They got a couple of weed eaters and edgers on the trailer. He walking around worse than me. If I was the owner, I'd be like, dude, what the hell, man? You know? See, if I'm the mower guy, I don't stop mowing. Oh, the guy on the mower didn't have his glasses, so he stopped and got he worked 20 minutes. Stopped and got his glasses. See, I don't do none of that stuff. When I watch these other landscapes, not that I'm better or worse, but when I watch them, I'm like, dude, I mean, I done this whole property solo. And the time it's taking them, they ain't even started doing none of the detail. And I done the whole damn, you know, I mean, you got to prepare yourself when you come out here. You don't come out here and not have glasses and not have, you know, stuff ready to go. I mean, the weed eater guy, I don't even see how in the hell they making money. I really don't. And he's got a mower. He's got a Gravely mower. It looks like it's got a chute blocker on it, a permanent one. Dude, that's crazy, man. Y'all see him right there on the time lapse. So it took me about 33 minutes right here, $80. But see, if you're running your shit like that, if you're running your business like they're running theirs, then you got to do more properties than me. You got to work longer because it's taking you forever. I mean, this ain't even, I'm just like, wow. I don't know, dude, about all that there, man. That's just crazy, man. I'm trying to figure out what's he doing, man. Was he trying to string a weed eater? He ain't got a weed eater strung up yet, dude. You've been fooling with that thing for 25 minutes. Hell no. You got to make a lot more money. You got to work a lot longer when you're working like that. If it had been me and one of my guys, we'd already be done with that property leaving. See, and you do that kind of thing on every job, you know, you got to work longer to make the same money that I make. You got to. So a lot of you guys, when y'all come at me, all y'all haters, man, when y'all come, you ain't working long enough. You just need to look at how you're doing things and see if you're able to do as many properties or as much money as we can do in that time. It might take, you know, some guys all the way till 6 o'clock to make $1,000. I make that grand in freaking by 2:30, 3. Just saying. And it's all because I don't run like that. It take them guys 2 days to make $1,000. I'm just saying, man. Yeah, just a slight little observation, that's all. I'm not mad, angry, or hating or nothing. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Now, over here, I'm fixing to fly through this, man. Because see, the yards are nice and dry. So, they're nice and dry, then I'm moving. Yeah, I said moving, winning, moving, winning, winning, moving, all that. All right, y'all, time lapse coming. All right, y'all, got done with that big one. Yeah, 1 hour. I was over there an hour. $120. It's all right. We're moving right along though, y'all. Okay, y'all. So I'm over here at this one. This is the last one for me today. I just wanted to show y'all kind of what is going on. You know, we always talk about blades and the sharpening of the blades. So the blades on this mower right now are the blades that were on the mower when I bought it. Okay, this is the new Exmar. So y'all see there's 104 hours on the machine, and I have not changed the blades yet. And y'all see the kind of stuff I cut. So this is Bermuda grass for the most part. Now let's see how good it cuts this right here with blades that are 104 hours on this mower. And I've cut a lot of crazy. I was up in that gravel the other day with it. See the stripes better from the other end. Let me take you to the other end. And 4 hours on the blade, y'all. Look at that. Y'all see that, man? That looks pretty good. The battery's gonna go dead, so let me wrap it up, man. I just got another call, y'all, about another property. Another customer, actually. Now, I don't know if it's a property that I'm gonna want to do. I'm gonna have to see. He says that, you know, he's had lawn guys come and they come out there and they work for, they'll do it 2 times or so, and then they'll just quit coming. So that's going to be, that raises red flags for me. Either he's hard to deal with or he's real picky. And if you're real picky, I'm not your lawn care guy. You can't be real picky and me do the property. It's just too hot to be dealing with all that crap, man. So all right, y'all. So that's a wrap, man. 130. Not bad, man. But I did make, I made an extra 30 over here by spraying. So this is a, it went from a 70 to 100. But it's good to know that there's all this work. I mean, there's work everywhere, y'all. I'm not even trying to get no freaking work. I mean, I'm fixing to start ducking work, y'all. What the hell? Yeah, duck. Work just hit me all upside my head. Deuces!